I've been sitting back for some time and I would listen to the conversations that people would have among themselves. Not really jumping in, but I would just listen to the conversations that they would have and I'd hear how they address each other, the things that they would say, the comments that they would make, the backhanded compliments. It would be so distasteful to me. And here's why. I don't believe that that's necessary at all. And I don't think it's any excuse for it to be tolerable, let alone palatable. But it's widely accepted and sought after by some people. And it's really disheartening to a person like me because people may say that I'm too serious or I can't take a joke when they're telling jokes where there's some truth. At least there should be some truth behind it. And the truth wouldn't be funny. It would just be direct insults. And people think it's cool to make you want to accept direct insults. Passive aggressive. And it's sad. It's sad because it's so normalized in society these days through all ages. Instead of someone being polite, being respectful, and being direct, they wouldn't be polite, they wouldn't be respectful. They would give you a backhanded compliment instead of a direct compliment, or better yet, they would be belittling and then compliment you after. It's like they can't give you a one up. They see it as a one up, if anything. They can't give you a compliment without trying to bring you down. And it's funny when you really listen to the things that someone would say, whether it's to you or other people, and it tells you what's really going on with them. And when you're really aware of it, you don't want to be around them anymore for that same reason, because they got some bad cause. Their spirit is in where it should be. Their spirit is not well. And of course, the spirit that they have is not going to connect with yours, which is why you're picking up on it anyway. But man, it's bad. It's terrible. It's horrible, really. Enough so that I find myself a lot of the times going to myself, staying to myself, staying to the people that I know and I'm comfortable with. And I leave those people alone for good reason. And in some cases, those people will get defensive, which is expected because they have a bad core. They would get argumentative or aggressive, once again expected. And when you're responsible and mature, they start to insult you, which is once again expected. But it's so important to stand your ground with these types of people, because these types of people will ruin your mental health. They'll damage your core. They'll weaken your spirit. They'll humble you. Some people are humble. They don't need to be humbled. A compliment goes a long way. Kind words go a long way. But negative words go much further. Resentment comes through. It's, oh my gosh, I can't even describe it with words, how bad it is in the long run. How people talk to each other, and whether it's personal, work, or interpersonal relationships, regardless, just relationships and human communication and interaction. I just can't wrap my mind around it, how it's so widely accepted. Men and women, women and women. It's wow. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a harsh reality that we live in this day and age. And sometimes I just wish it wasn't as such. But I'm a realist and I live in reality, so I see it objectively as such, regardless of reasons why you talk to a person bad. There's no reason for you to do so. If a person has done wrong to you, you make amends or you don't make amends. They apologize or they don't apologize. You made the choice to tolerate, accept, or receive whatever treatment that comes thereafter. But instead of doing that and carrying on or accepting that, you start to bring them down. And it's so childish. Oh my gosh. But it's sad.